Of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the number 80 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, number 4. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Standing in now, Junior Lake, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the third base. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Number 5 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Number 36 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Santo Domingo is out in front here, 1-0. Esteban Yan, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
The 0-1 pitch. The dirt. Number 12 corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, number 22. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-1 home. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Striding into the box, David Ortiz. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth.
So stepping in, Franquicia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Aiden Rodriguez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Jan is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So stepping in, Eric Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Ozuna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Diaz. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second.
Extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Number 74 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Diaz leads off second with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, number 74 has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. From the stretch, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Number 12 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now, Jimmy Scales, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Jimmy Scales.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Castillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Left side, but well foul. Here it comes on 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lake is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 36.
Into the box now, number 36. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 36 is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Felipe Alou is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Stars lead this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. In the air to center. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 26. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, number 5. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2-1 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Here's the 2-1. Drilled to first. Reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, number 22, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Nope.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lake is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Frankie Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Diaz, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled off. And he misses there. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hit to third. On On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Leading off the inning, Aiden Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, number 39.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit on the ground to short. And there's 1 away.
Now that.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a pretty fair-sized differential there. 94 for one guy, just 88 for the other. Eric Gonzalez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Scales.
Ready now, Jimmy Scales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he misses again, 2-0. Two and one now. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The batter, number 44.
Into the box now, Castillo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The next 0-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch popped up. Number 26 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Pablo Ozuna. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. In now, number 4. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Junior Lake. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And this is popped up near second base. Number 22 is there, and the side is retired. Philip Valdez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Valdez.
Leading off the inning, number 36, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 36.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Fouled away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Felipe Alou, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Ozuna ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. And it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The first baseman, David Ortiz.
Speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's too high, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Franquicia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. In now, number 26. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 26.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
To 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Henry Martinez is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. At the plate, Socrates Brito. He singled his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, number 5. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Aiden Rodriguez.
Number 39.
Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. No hits to this point.
Eric.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Jimmy Scales pulled high in the air out to right field. Brito is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding forward now, Castillo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Santo Domingo leads this one 1-0. Number 65. Gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 65.
Let's play ball.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Santo Domingo jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Philip Valdez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are